Ну что ж, всех приветствую. С ясного тут. Продолжаем второй Котор. Пора расправиться с этим Дантуином. У итальянцев карты выиграли все, что можно. Пора и по сюжету двигаться. Угу. Да, игру должно быть видно. Да, загружаемся в Кунди. Осталось понабирать квестов, пообщаться с местными жителями. Найти мастера джедая. Персонал. Персонал тут необщительный. Эх, 100 экспы до левелапа. Ну давай.
Are you waiting for the administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want results, now that you may never get here. Kunda's like a droid without his power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the administrator is a pat in the back. I'm sick of all their excuses and empty words. I need justice now. I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
И что ж проблема?
Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices. I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren. But I can't farm without my equipment.
Его украли, ваше оборудование?
Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the Enclave ruins. Damn Lagrix came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare.
Ты уверен, что это были именно сталкеры?
My farm is the closest to the Enclave ruins. It has to be someone nearby. And if the mercenaries wanted it, they'd just take it in broad daylight. The closest place besides that is the salvager camp, so it has to be them. You ever met one of them? Thievery wouldn't be too far a stretch for any of them. The other day I had to take a shot at one of them. Soon someone is going to get killed, and Dantooine has enough trouble without that.
Что ж ты стащили?
A lot of farming equipment. It's not even valuable, just important for the moisture vaporators and hydroprocessors. The thief must be desperate for credits.
Могу я чем-нибудь помочь?
I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager. If you could go to this salvager camp and convince the salvager Joran to return my modulator, I would be very grateful. I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the...
Я посмотрю, что можно сделать.
That's great. I'm certainly...
А кто у нас тут? О, Геревик.
Your luck is not of the hapless settler. You are the newcomer that lands in a battered ship, yes? No friendly greetings are here for you.
Мой корабль не побитый.
You act like I have insulted your man. Your ship I haven't seen. But if it takes after you, it can't be in perfect condition. I am done being inconvenienced by you. Another interruption.
Хейтер.
If it weren't for the Jedi, we'd be a prosperous community. They brought us nothing but trouble.
Заперто. И тут заперто. А где не заперто? Ну тут все заперто. В этом крыле. Медлаборатория, склад, станция оборонных дроидов. Хорошо, зайдем с другой стороны. Эй, ты.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report?
I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't...
Кто ты такой?
Well, call me a defective protocol droid. Manners, right. I'm Barun Modrol. I'm Captain Zeron's right-hand man. I help run the militia here. Well, that makes it sound more important than I am. Zeron takes a hands-on role in running the militia. If you have any real trouble, you'd have to go to him anyway.
Звучит так, как будто ты его не одобряешь.
This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So it's like Zeron keeps prodding a ranker with a stun stick. To a ranker, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room.
Некоторые люди, дай им больше пространства, возьмут еще больше.
Dantooine has had mercenaries on it for years. I've talked with some, and they're not unreasonable. There's gotta be some sort of compromise we can both live with.
Да, конечно, перестреляйте это и все. Многие считают, что наемники что-то задумали.
We haven't been able to prove the mercenaries have done anything terribly wrong. And I believe them. I don't think they're involved. The Calfhounds and Kinrath are everywhere. It's just dangerous. I think we should be working on getting along. It's hard to follow orders that have you make things worse.
Такое поведение опасно, когда ты в враждебном мире, в меньшинстве нужно оставаться в команде.
That's a good way of looking at it. I may not agree with the captain, but I guess I should make everyone fall in line. I still worry that he may provoke the mercenaries into something more dangerous. But I suppose he may know something I don't.
Тут много
I don't
неприятностей.
even want to get into it. Ask her. I don't know what we'd do without Administrator Adare. She managed to plow through a lot of the family bickering once the Sith left during the war. She's... All right.
Ладно.
Hello there.
По-моему, квестов не дает. Хочу побывать в
You should
руинах.
see Administrator... Oh, you heard about that.
Еще атмосферные
I don't
датчики.
know what Sadie is up to. He's worked...
То есть Зерон в этом замешан. Ну, хорошо. Тут есть джедаи где-то.
I've heard that rumor too. People get really riled up about... During the war, the Jedi were a big help here. They did everything for us, from clearing out dangerous beasts. I try to stay out of it, though. Standing up for Jedi is one...
Хорошо. И правдив этот слух или нет?
Maybe. Although I don't know why a Jedi would come back here. The only reason why people ever...
О. Здорово. В картишке. Оружие продаем, верно? Вопросы? Ну давай ассортимент глянем. Пока что ничего интересного. О, +1 мудрости. Вот, кстати, прикольно. Это, блин, 2 косаря. Но с другой стороны, на что еще деньги тратить? О, +3 к атаке. Ух ты. Кристалл на +1 мудрости, +1 харизма. Ладно. Если что, понятно, где искать.
I heard a rumor that the administrator met with a Jedi. If that's true, I'll quit.
Тут у нас Зерон. Заперто и заперто. Но можно с Зероном пообщаться, а потом идем к администратору.
I'm the militia captain here. Are you here because you're in trouble or looking for it?
Ни то, ни другое.
I see. Well, what's your reason for coming to militia headquarters?
О, можно ли кому-нибудь подсобить?
Rare thing a visitor wanting to help out. Looks to me like you're here to explore the Jedi ruins. But we have a thing or two that need doing. You seriously want to help, just ask about it. Or any other questions you might have. You want...
Что за работа?
I've seen a lot of visitors come through Kunda. You're the first one in a while that looks the capable sort. We have a small problem with Kinrath. Maybe I'd take care of it myself, but there aren't many people in the militia. We'd live.
А что известно про пещеру?
We used some explosives to seal a cave a couple years back. Just made them. I know there are crystals in there too. Some of the salvagers once thought about going in there. I guess the cave is on the southeast side of the plain.
Угу. Я
That's all I can
посмотрю.
ask. You.
Как Геревик связан с ополчением.
Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming they're owed by such and such, or that they're related. The whole thing makes me sick. Garavik says he won the whole claim in a Pazak game with the last survivor, right before he killed him. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses. But nobody remembers Garavik ever playing Pazak. I just hope someone takes this blasted claim off my hands. I'm tired of those lowlives pestering me. You want...
Общие вопросы. Ладно, тут, по-моему, больше ничего интересного нету. Только квест на Кинратов. Ну, давай управляющая. Управляй.
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adare. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed?
Да, это я. Да, я.
Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. Is that ship yours?
Да, это мой корабль.
And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel.
И чё? Я предпочту, если вы сохраните это в секрете. Джедаи тут явно не любят или практически везде. В эти дни.
That is an unfortunate truth. And a wise request, which of course I will honor. Most settlers here hold bitter memories of the Sith occupation. Right or wrong, our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. I suppose your arrival here is no coincidence.
Я ищу джедаев, кого ты имеешь в виду?
My friend, let's just call him Frook. We've known each other for many years. and our continued friendship could create many problems in the current political climate. He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong?
Он меня за мной не посылал, но я хотела бы с ним встретиться.
Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sublevel recently and hasn't returned. I know the sublevel is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you be willing to go to the ruins of the Enclave to look for him?
Да, конечно.
We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger. Is there anything...
Работа есть.
There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many. Besides that, just...
А вот и квест на Врука. Погнали. Квесты в фунде набрали, пора обчищать другие локации. Сейчас только пару минут. Проверю, что все хорошо. Угу. Это во внутренний двор Анклава. Это тоже во внутренний двор Анклава. Воу, что это было? Ну, внутренний двор, такой внутренний двор. Надо еще какую-нибудь зверушку замочить, и будет левелап. Да, мне должно быть 18 родного телосложения. Блин, надеюсь, все-таки удастся найти этот имплант на плюс 2 ко всем статам. Эта штука нужна, эта штука важна. Опа, ребята. Тут, наверное, те самые сталкеры. По-моему. Сталкер. Релон.
You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats coming here to complain?
Я просто заглянула. Спокойно.
Oh, is that so? You're no mercenary, and with those armaments, this isn't a social call. You're at least thinking of heading to the ruins. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn back. There's nothing you're gonna find.
Почему ты думаешь, что я ничего не найду?
Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, or not right in the head. And while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. So go back to Kunda.
О, это угроза. И неуважение. Там наверняка что-нибудь осталось.
The only thing left is the sub-level, and that's crawling with Lagrex. And those things are smarter than half the salvagers here, though that don't take much. And don't be asking any pesky questions. You're new.
Почему никто не хочет мне помогать?
Because there isn't enough salvage to share with the people already here. And a hungry newcomer is about as welcome as a diuretic hut.
А чем ты занимаешься?
I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the ruins. Slow business now, but I get by.
Кому ты это продаешь?
Sometimes I sell them to visitors like yourself. Besides, that's none of your flaming business.
Ну давай глянем
You
на
should have let me
артефакты.
know you're a customer instead of letting me think you're some disease-ridden salvager.
Мантия адепта Матукай. Ха. Ну, кстати, прикольно. Блин, дорого, правда. Кристаллы. Эй, куски для светового меча. Прикольно, но мне это на данный момент не надо. Ты.
Oh, a visitor comes to our delightful salvager camp. We are honored. Do you come?
Приятно
A civilized
познакомиться.
person with manners. Very rare in this part of the galaxy. I am most honored to meet you. If I may, a question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one?
Я пойду. Сейчас, что у меня по внимательности? Бдительность 4. Могу что-нибудь добавить? Рефлексы. Ну-ка, балдур. Неужели нету пояса на бдительность? Есть шапка на бдительность. А скелется от мудрости. 5. Могу попробовать бафом обмазаться, не знаю, хватит или нет.
The traveler has returned. So,
Проголокрон.
I still have it right here. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for.
Могу я посмотреть в другом
I
слоне?
assure you. As you can see.
Ах, это подделка.
How did you know? Well, I never unload this accursed thing. This isn't my fault. You can't blame me.
Как же это не твоя вина?
This forgery has passed through several hands in this camp. I am merely the latest victim. I wish to abandon this dung heap.
Значит, это не ты его сделал.
No, of course not. Another salvager sold it to me, and he bought it from another one before him. When there were more salvagers, incidents like this were common. But now there are few of us, and I'm stuck with this garbage. There's no way I can make it home to my family and children.
Пытался заскамить. Но вообще, да, я сомневаюсь, что у тебя вообще есть жена.
You with all your observations. I'm not gonna talk to you about the holocron anymore.